Nice job so far. We're up to the very last one, the photos icon. So let's go ahead and lock our alarm and unlock photos. Let's come over to the last one. Here we go. And we're going to be on create the photos icon. I think it's almost the end, right? At page 34. So we want to make the circle. So click and hold the rectangle tool and choose the fill color we want. Actually, we need to change that, don't we? Oh, never mind. Well, we're fine like it is. F00. There we go. And then we want to make our 88. Sorry, I just clicked in the artboard. 88 by 88 again. We want no stroke, so let's take the stroke off. There we go. And selection tool, and then we'll move it up to line up with the square. There we go. That looks good. All right, and the next thing is photo's main body is a rectangle. Go figure. So we'll come back up to the rectangle tool. Just click and hold to get it to change over. And then we want to click in the middle of the artboard anywhere. And 36, tab 36. Click OK. Oh, we need to change the color. Go to the fill, double click it, and we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And it needs to be 20 pixels from the top center. So there we go. So we match it up here so it's lined up. And 1, 2, 3, 20 pixels from the top. Okay. And Shift X to flip that. Alright, so Shift X and 4-point stroke. So our stroke is the white color now. And stroke should open up. So we want that to be 4. Excuse me. And then come back over to our appearance stroke. And then change it to round join. There we go. Looks good. Now that that's done, it says use the pen tool. This is step 4. Page 37. Use the pen tool to draw a horizontal divider line. 4 pixels thick, just a stroke. And then 4 pixels from the bottom. Okay. So we want pen tool. And I'm going to draw it from, I don't know, I don't want to add a path there, so I'm going to draw it below. And then over to here. I'm using the guides that show up, so I know that it's pretty straight. And then, escape to stop creating it. And then select tool to select it. And we're going to move it up. So we want to line it up, and it says 4 pixels. 1, 2, 3, 4 pixels. Okay. So it looks like it's lined up there. Alright. So now that that's done, let's do a quick save, Control S. Alright. And step 5, we want the first mountain. It looks like it's going to have 3 points. We can do this. But let's change the look or the view first. So we'll come up to View, Pixel Preview, boom, and then 1, 2, we'll just do 2 this time. And I'll use the scroll wheel to scroll up 1, 2, 3 so I can see better. and it says 10 pixels out, 10 pixels up. Okay, that's confusing. So let's try this together. We want to draw. So we're going to draw. Let me expand this out so you can see what I'm doing. So we want to draw, and we want to go from, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like it's 8 pixels up from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we add an anchor, and then we'll go up. I'm just clicking randomly right now to make it look somewhat like what I see. Okay, and then escape to where I stop creating. And then we'll come to the direct select tool. Cool. And let's make sure these are right. So it has to be 6 pixels. All right, so this one has to be 6 pixels from the outside edge. So I'm using the anchor, or the arrow key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then this one is 10 pixels from that. So we go back to there. So I'm starting here in the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 10 pixels from the peak of the mountain to this one. So let's do that. So I'm starting up here. Arrow keys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so it looks the same as the picture. All right, so let's do a Control S save. Add the second anchor. Shift key to draw perfect diagonal. Well, we could have done the shift key, but if we're following the actual steps on page 38, step 5, we need to make sure the pixels are exactly how they're supposed to be. And we did. Next one is to add the second smaller mountain using the same pen type strokes. Got it. So we come back over to the pen tool. Make sure it is just the pen tool and not add. And we're going to add another little mountain. I don't know why it did that. Sorry, let me go back here and undo as I did Control Z. So I'm going to add for some reason it's not adding. Well, it did that. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Let's just, oh, it's because it's on there. Yeah, we just want to be on the actual layer. There we go. Let's try it without all this stuff. It was trying to attach to that, I think, is the issue. So we select that. Okay. Let's deselect all of that from out here. Okay. And now change over to this layer and go back to the pen. And we're adding there we go. So we're adding that, and that. Okay, and then escape. And we need to change the color. Is that supposed to be stroke? Yeah, it's supposed to be stroke. Well, let's change the color to white. There. And then Shift X. And let's make sure we select it and change the stroke to 4. There we go. Man, well, I don't know what I did there. I'm sorry. So let's make sure these are in the right places. So this one needs to be 10 points from the intersection and 10 points from this. So let's come over So we're right on that point there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 10 points over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one needs to be 10 points away from there. So we click on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That doesn't look right at all. Oh, it's 10 from this stroke. Okay. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. And then it's 6 points above this one. So we come down with our arrow and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this last one right here is 6 points up from here. So we've got right there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make sure that's all correct. This doesn't look right. It says it should be 10 points up and intersecting. So let's click on that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And since it's not intersecting, let's make it intersect to the center here. Let's see. It should be 10 points over from the peak. So there's the peak there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then on this, from here, it should be 10 points up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. This one is 6 points up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that one's already there. There we go. We're good now. Okay, and it matches the pictures. So I was just going through and matching up all of these together. And next it says it wants us to group them. So let's do that. Let's do the selection tool, path, shift, path, path. I'm holding shift the whole time, path, and then control G. So that means the mountain should go away. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So the next thing is, step 7 is to add the bottom section using another rectangle. Go figure. Yay. Excuse me, sorry. Rectangle tool. And we'll click away just somewhere away from that picture. And it wants it 28 by 6. So 28, tab 6. Click OK. Oh, we need to change it. So Shift X. There we go. And let's move it over and down. It says it wants it to be 4 points from the outside edge. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Looks good. Looks good there. Awesome. The last part is we change this to an outline. So Shift X like that. The stroke needs to be 4. Like that. And then we're going to do the same adding of a point that we did before to the messenger. So we want to come down here, and it says to add a point in the center. So we'll just add it right there. So there's our new point. Oh, I'm sorry, I did pen. We want to do add. So add anchor point. There we go. Perfect. And then we'll come back up to our direct select, and we have that selection tool there. And then we'll select that. We'll cut it. Then we'll minus, and we'll select it again and minus, just like we did before. Save. And then the last part would be to make sure the stroke is on round join. There we go. And then we'll go to our view, and then we'll do a Control 0. And you've got it all done. Control S to save. Good job. Thank you, everyone, and thank you for being patient with me as well as I recover. I appreciate you guys, and I miss you guys, and I want to be back soon. All right, take care.